Hey everyone, have you ever heard of bacteria that antibiotics can't kill? Well, let's talk about it. First, let me introduce you to staph. They're short for Staphylococcus aureus. Say hi. Now let me introduce methicillin. He is an antibiotic. Say hello to the people. So staph will run around your body causing an infection and run into methicillin. Are you? Usually, antibiotics kick the bacteria's butt, but that doesn't happen when the bacteria is resistant to antibiotics. When bacteria is resistant to antibiotics, it pretty much beats up the antibiotic, which means the antibiotic is no longer effective in killing the bacteria. Which brings us to this graph on the screen. Let's break it down what this graph is showing us and why scientists are really worried about bacterial antibiotic resistance. Each color here represents a different age group. At the bottom, you've got babies. Above them are toddlers, kids, teens, adults. And at the tippy top, the bright orange and red, that's older adults. You know, grandma and grandpa. Back in 1990, about 1 million people a year were dying from infections that antibiotics couldn't treat. That's already a huge number. But watch what happens as time moves forward. See the blue colors at the bottom? Those represents little kids and babies. Over the years, those sections start to shrink. That means fewer younger children are dying from resistant infections, bacteria that are resistant to antibiotics. That's great news. But now look at the upper part of the graph. The orange and red, especially the red area, those colors represent older adults. And as the years go by, those parts start rising. Slowly at first, and then much faster as we get closer to 2050. By the time we reach 2050, the red area is huge. That means adults over 70 are being hit the hardest by antibiotic resistance bacteria. And when you add everything together, all the colors, all the ages, scientists predict that nearly 2 million people could die every single year from infections we can't treat anymore. Why is this happening? As bacteria become resistant, our antibiotics stop working, and older adults usually have weaker immune systems, so they're the most at risk. The surprising part is that even though medicine is getting better for kids, resistance is rising so fast in older people that overall deaths still go way up. This is why the graph is called the resistance crisis. It shows that if we don't act now by using antibiotics responsibly and developing new treatments, the problem will only get worse. So this graph is basically a warning. The stronger bacteria get, the harder it becomes to protect the people who need antibiotics the most. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. And I also want to thank my classmates and my teacher for an amazing semester. I really enjoyed learning with you all and wish you nothing but luck on your future endeavors. Thank you. And please check out